Hello and welcome back to Teacher Kenny's English for Everyone, and I mean all of you. I hope you're doing okay. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I need your help. There's a lesson that I've been wanting to do ever since I started the pronunciation videos, and I just keep forgetting. You know, I'm getting old, so I forget things. But today's lesson, we're going to deal with the American T sounds, what they call a flap T. And here in a second, when we start talking about it, you'll recognize it, I'm sure. American English. The British and lots of the world think we're just lazy when it comes to pronunciation. Maybe we are, but I found out that laziness has a purpose. American English is, to me, ever since I started teaching when I was in China, is developed for sentence flow. When we speak, American English is really designed for speech, a lot of American English. And you notice we use a lot of contractions, and that shortens words, and it also keeps a flow to a sentence when we speak it. And the lesson today is kind of the same thing, is that we're going to take away the traditional T sound, and it's going to be replaced with a D. And this lets the word come out a little easier, a little softer. I'll give you an example. When the British people, and I'm not picking on British people, this is just an example. If they say butter, okay, that's correct. But when you listen to an American say it's butter, the T has become a soft D sound. So that's what I'm getting at. And when you say those words in a sentence, they really roll off the tongue really fast. And it's got a flow to it. There's no breakup. If I go, like I said, if I went, I would like some butter on my toast. Right? So I have to go butter, blonk, blonk. All right? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's correct. But when an American says it, I would like some butter on my toast. Butter on my toast. And it's got this flow. And that's what we're going to talk about here today, okay? It's just not a big lesson, but I'm going to show you up here on the screen. I think I'm sitting off to the side so I can put something on the screen for you. But I want you to see this and understand when you listen to an American what you're actually hearing, because you could get confused, okay? So let's look. I got a little list of about 21 words that we'll go over, so you can kind of get familiar with this thing that we Americans do, this crazy Americans speaking this crazy American English, okay? But the first one is, I'll say butter, but it's going to sound like butter. Alright, so it's going to sound like B-U-D-D-E-R when you listen to it. The next one is pattern. Now the real word is pattern, P-A-T-T-E-R-N, but it's going to sound like pattern. Oh my God, are you kidding me? You Americans, you're crazy. It's just what we do, alright. Better. Better. See? Better. Better. Oh my God. Fatter. Fatter. Let's move to the next one. Metal. Metal. He likes heavy metal music. Teacher does too. Number 6 is latter, and it will sound like ladder. And that may get you confused when you hear me say I need to get a ladder to climb up with. But this is just what we do in American English. So I'm telling you all about it. Number 7, guys, letter. It's going to sound like letter. Next one, number 8, kettle. See, it's got that womp womp, kettle, and we will say kettle. Hand me the tea kettle. See, so what I'm getting at is when you listen to us, it's got the flow there, and that word pops out. And I think that's the reason we do it. I never believed it's because we're lazy. I've never heard people really call Americans especially lazy. Number 9, water will sound like water. I need a drink of water. Okay. Number 10, city. It's going to sound like city. Let's go to the big city. Okay. Number 11, cotton will sound like cotton. Cotton. Let's move to number 12. Button is going to sound like button. I got to button my shirt. The next one here is going to be bottle. It's going to sound like bottle. My car ran over a beer bottle. That's interesting, huh? Mutter, M-U-T-T-E-R. I'll put it up on the screen. It's going to sound like mutter. See? So it's not always, guys, that it's 2 T's. A lot of times 1 T is all it takes. Little will sound like little. I need a little drink of tea. Witty will sound like witty. He's a very witty person. Resting. It's going to sound like resting. Can you hear that? Resting, that's correct. In an American, T was going to sound like resting. Oh, yeah. Matter will sound like matter. If you were listening to Star Trek, you may say, oh, the antimatter is going crazy or something like that. Matter. And another one I remember from a movie, and I always died laughing at this one, was the word turtle. All right. In American English, it's going to go from turtle, see, womp womp, turtle, to turtle. Turtle. I saw a turtle yesterday in my yard. For real. So anyhow, there's a little bit about this. And it's like daughter will sound like daughter. So there are a lot of things, guys, a lot of English out there. And there's many more of these words. I have another list I was looking at earlier. I said, well, if I show you 20, you'll kind of get the idea. So anyhow, a little bit about American English pronunciation. Now that I've told you this, you're going to hear it all the time when you watch a movie. I'm so sorry. But you have a great day, and we'll see you on the next lesson. All right. Take care, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.